Hi Aries, welcome back guys. I'm going to be doing your reading for the beginning of May. We're going to look at past life and we're going to look at what's going to be cracking with you in the near future. We're going to get right on it there. Hope you guys are having an awesome week. Alright Aries, in your past life, I got someone here that could have the letter A in the name. They could have been watching you in a past life. I feel like this energy could have made several fake social media accounts. And this energy could be a dog groomer. I feel like there was some sort of a missed opportunity with this energy. You could have been dealing with another fire sign, such as yourself. And Spirit is saying that somebody here had, quite a lot of abundance in their past life. I'm getting a double yes. I'm also getting someone here could have been quite confused about their responsibility in this situation here in the past. I'm also getting for your near future that you could be collaborating and working together with 3 people. I feel like you could be dealing with someone here that could have several job opportunities, or they have several options. And I feel like this energy can be a clown when you're working with this energy. I feel like we have a baby mama here that's wanting to make some sort of a small offer to someone, but they're kind of toying with the idea right now. Should I or shouldn't I? I feel like this energy wants to offer, possibly, offer their love to someone here that could be still trying to heal from something. And Spirit is saying it, whenever whoever's ready here to actually make this offer here is going to have a victory with it. So, we're going to look at your past life. The first card that you had come in is Lessons and Blessings. So sometimes we're the student and sometimes we're the teacher here. So someone here had lessons and blessings in their past life. And we're going to read up on this one a little bit because I do not use these cards that much. It says you drew this card as a sign that the situation you currently experience is a result of prior lifetimes. Take a look at the other cards that you drew along with this one to get some sense of where or when that life occurred. This card means that you learned important lessons which are bringing blessings to your present lifetime. Congratulations, you mastered how to turn your painful events and memories into growth experiences. You can apply the same strength to every area of your life. So we're going to bring this card down here and I'm going to see if we can get some more on this past life card, Aries. Yeah, I feel like someone here in the past here could have went through a lot of transformation, and they could have held back here a lot, when it came to making decisions here, possibly with you. So, what's coming in for Aries? Oh my good God, Maud. It's been the starting of this. It's been a few days since I've been able to do any readings anyway, and I'm starting to wonder if I should have waited another day. So, got quite a few cards coming out here, so I'm going to actually pop them back in. So, they're everywhere, actually. So, what do we have for Aries for a past life, please? Alrighty. Yeah, in the past life, we have someone here that was could have been a lover or a soulmate to you in the past that wanted to be happy with this 10 of Cups here. But I feel like someone here had a lot of, they couldn't make up their mind, in the past, what they really wanted. Someone here possibly didn't know what they really wanted to begin with here. So there was contemplation here about someone's happiness. Do I want to settle down right now? Do I want to stay single and play the field? Am I really ready for this? Somebody here was contemplating in the past. And you could have been dealing with a soulmate here or a Gemini in your past life here. Somebody here could have been possibly, trying to figure out if they want to reconcile with someone here, whether they really wanted to come into union with this energy. So there could have been indecision on both parties here. There was some sort of a cycle here that ended, and it might be because someone here was questioning whether they were really ready for this. If they really were ready to settle down at this point in time in their life. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius here that moved on, with the Six of Swords here. Somebody here decided to move on because they couldn't make up their mind in the past whether they was really ready to settle down or if they, still wanted to play the field. So what was the challenge? Challenge for Aries in the past. Sorry if you can hear me over here whistling Dixie. I'm a little congested, and I think it's because everything is, all the buds and everything are starting to come on the trees, so, yeah. Give me a card. There's too many cards that come out. Give me another card. Divine. You have somebody here that was feeling lonely and left out here. I feel like it was because of a cycle that ended. I feel like someone here that was trying to heal from something, possibly somebody here was put in a third-party situation in the past. They were trying to heal from this. This energy could have still felt burdened about a situation. I feel like they still wanted to work on things here in the past to make some sort of headway when it came to love here, but I feel like someone here made some sort of a sacrifice here in the past when it came to working on a commitment, and it created a cycle to end here. So this is the challenge in the past here, where somebody here felt very lonely, felt very left out, felt like, maybe they were in a one-sided relationship here in the past. And it could have created this person that was very lonely in the past to just shut down. They just shut down, They stopped communicating. They stopped messaging much, calling as much. They just kind of closed themselves off to everyone here. And it's because someone here couldn't make up their mind what they wanted. They were juggling. Do I want this or don't I want this? You could have been dealing with a water sign, or you could have water in your chat. And I feel like in the past, this energy could have had some sort of, victory with communication here. Was someone here that was going through a lot of transformation. But I feel like someone here could have felt pretty insecure about their own situation here, and it could have kept putting this energy in their head in the past here, which would keep this energy feeling wounded about making any kind of offers here. So I feel like somebody here was just dealing in the past with their own demons, What was the root of this? You could have been dealing with a young fire sign, or this could have been you. Somebody here could have felt that they were too young to possibly settle down in the past, and this is where all the contemplation came from. If I settle down now, am I going to be able to hold this together? Is the foundation strong enough? Somebody here in the past maybe felt like they were too young for this, to get in, to work on a commitment here. And it could have created a cycle to end in the past. It was a missed opportunity. I feel like someone here felt like they were too young, and they may have wanted to do more things in their life before they decided to settle down and, have a home and have a family. So what was crowning this reading for the past position? I feel like you could have been dealing with someone here that, because someone here felt like they were too young to possibly settle down, it could have made this energy feel wounded here in the past. It could have kept this energy, stuck right in the head. This energy could have gotten pregnant as well. here, and thought maybe someone here, would want to, depending on how far back we're talking here, I mean, whether they would want to actually be with this person. And because this energy felt, was in contemplation about actually settling down, it made someone here feel wounded about this. This energy felt stuck, and I feel like a situation could have, went to new heights here pretty quick. Because I feel like it's if somebody here had gotten pregnant or whatever here, and somebody didn't want to settle down, I feel like somebody here's father, or somebody here that, I feel like somebody here was still living underneath someone's roof. Wasn't too happy, possibly, about a situation. I feel like this energy tried to suppress their feelings here, but they felt so mentally trapped here, they couldn't get out of their head about the situation. I was good enough for, us to mess around or whatever, but I'm not good enough to be with. You know what I mean? I feel like it created a lot of problems here in the past. So, you got the Nine of Wands coming in, Wounded Warrior, Princess of Cups, Water Sign. Someone here was feeling mentally trapped about this. Because this all happened relatively quick here. And I feel like if you had someone here in the past that was still living underneath, like I say, a parent's roof here, they could have been dealing with somebody here that took action pretty quick. Somebody here that was quite stern and quite stubborn here. May have took action in this situation because something here happened that possibly somebody here wasn't expecting, Yeah. I feel like three people could have gotten the mix of this in this past life position as well. I feel like in this past it could have possibly made you feel stuck here. You know what I mean? I feel like you felt like somebody here was trying to trap you, because we have the King of Wands coming in and the Ten of Wands. You felt trapped in that situation, or that somebody here was trying to, trap you by, something happening here unexpectedly, whether it's a pregnancy or whatever this is. So we're going to go to the future card here. We got flowers coming in. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So somebody here could be, photograph flowers, when they're just coming through the ground and they're just opening it up, or someone here could be a florist, or they could be a gardener, could be anything here. So somebody here is life purpose here is to do with flowers in the near future. So we're going to get this other deck out, shuffle it up, and see what's cracking for your near future here, Aries. All right, what's coming in Aries for the near future? Yeah, coming into union, so I feel like somebody here might be actually excited about this. Oh. Yeah, someone here is trying to temper their emotions with someone from their past. Yeah, someone from their past is coming in. They may want to take, swift action coming into union. Someone here is trying to temper their emotions with this. So you got the Three of Cups coming in. Whether it's a celebration, it's coffee, whatever this is. This could be to do with commitment. Maybe somebody here wants to get together and, maybe after some time here and discuss, things about a commitment here. This energy could live at quite a distance from you. They're saying that we have your energies here, saying either this energy that's at a distance from you has healed now. There was a situation here that you had with this energy that you moved away from, and this energy here possibly could be healed from this situation. You have your energy coming in with the Emperor and the Six of Swords coming in. So you moved on from something that could have been a missed opportunity. And somebody here is healed from a situation now. So what is the challenge for Aries for the near future? Challenge for Aries. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you still could be kind of holding back from this energy, Aries. I feel like you still haven't made any concrete decisions here, I feel like. You could be dealing with a fire sign here that has water in the chat. We have the High Priestess coming in, or this could be you. This energy could be very intuitive, also known as a secret keeper. This is going to be the challenge for this energy. Because if you're holding back from this energy because you can't quite make up your mind, someone here's intuition could be picking up on this. With the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing definitely with another fire sign here that has water in their chat. Hold on a minute, guys. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, this energy here is possibly intuition is picking up that you're being a little closed off with them. Yeah, they may want to come in and offer, you know, that couple of, or they may want to come in and offer an apology here, but they're kind of iffy about doing this, you know. Because you could be younger than them or whatever here. So somebody here is kind of iffy about coming in and making an offer. So we have the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Wands. You know, or this could be just two immature energies here. So what is the root of coming into union? Sorry about the blurriness, guy. This thing's going to drive me bonkers. What is the root of this? Coming into union? There we go. Yeah, the root of this is somebody here is single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, independently owned and operated. And they're coming in, they're going to try to make an offer here to someone here that's feeling lonely. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming in, and we've also got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a root of coming into union. Someone here is coming in that's single as a Pringle. They want to make an offer. You could be dealing with an earth sign here or anybody here, but someone here has some sort of wish fulfillment. Some sort of wish fulfillment to come in and make an offer to someone here that's feeling lonely. Or the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles coming in. So you could be dealing with a Virgo as well here. But someone here is wanting to come in. Yeah, they've been looking at progress with this for a while. Somebody here possibly, you know, reached out the olive branch, Aries, and they, you know, basically put their expectations out there. You know what I mean? So somebody here could be kind of looking at progress with this. You know, possibly with a young air sign or somebody here that just wants to take some sort of action. So what is crowning? It's crowning this reading for Aries. Yeah, we got Capricorn coming in, so you could be dealing with an air sign that has Capricorn in their chat, or you could be dealing with someone here that could be manipulative, controlling, or this energy could have addictions coming in, whether it's smoking, drugs, whatever it is here. This is what's crowning the reading. But I feel like somebody here has got to make some sort of a judgment call, or they maybe want to reconcile with this energy. Someone here may not seen this person in years. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well here, but I feel like someone here has been looking at progress here with this young air sign here coming in. See if things are going to change here. With a Judgment, the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords coming in. Yeah, your energy's coming in, showing that you're closed off, and you're going to have to make some sort of decision with this energy as to whether, you know, you're going to let them, you know, you're going to let them come in and see if things can work, or are you just going to continue to be closed off? So this is what you know, you got the King of Wands holding back here from making any kind of decision with this other fire sign. So it's coming right back out again. So And it may be because someone here has addictions. They may be trying to work through them. Yeah, this energy wants positive movement forward. So let's see what Spirit says about this Aries, and we'll get you some towels and close this reading. I can keep the camera from doing its thing. So. Does Spirit have to say? Oh yeah, Spirit saying that someone here is being sneaky when it comes to wish fulfillment here. You have the Seven of Swords coming in. Walk right out there. So someone here is being sneaky. Maybe this is why they can't make their mind up what they really want here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone here is kind of in their head here about going back to the situation here. Yeah, someone here is looking at progress with this energy here that could be saying that they healed from something that, where a cycle ended here. But I feel like we have a water sign here that's trying to find some sort of balance here in their life, and it has to do with wish fulfillment here. So you could be dealing with a Libra coming in here that's not being quite truthful with you when it comes to wish fulfillment, with the High Priestess, the Justice, and the Star coming in. Someone's being sneaky. Yeah. Yeah, someone here wants communication, but they're at a crossroads here. And it could be with you. They're at a crossroads of whether they should say anything or not say anything. You could be from their past. You could be trying to work here on challenges yourself, with a family and finances here. Yeah. So someone here is not so sure they can feel like pull something off here, possibly pull the wool over your eyes that you're not going to notice something here. With the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Somebody here's trying to come in and be all sneaky with you. Anything else from Spirit with this? I feel like Spirit's saying, Aries, you better be turning your high frequency antenna way up. Yeah, this energy that's being sneaky with you could be part of a family dynamic that's coming in. They're not putting all their eggs in the basket here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have strength to possibly deal with this energy. This energy is from your past. They want to work on challenges with you. With the Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're so sure about this. I'm not so sure. I think it's going to put you in your head, Aries, about the situation here. Anything else for Aries? Spirit? So, maybe literally with a Capricorn here, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, you could be dealing with somebody here that could be quite, controlling and manipulative here. Yeah, Spirit's saying that if you don't catch wind of this energy, Aries, this is the situation that's coming in that's not going to make you happy. With that Page of Wands and Five of Cups, a situation, because then somebody here is not being legit with you. They're not being legit. Yeah, it's going to take strength because this energy is from your past. That's wanting to work on challenges. But I feel like this Spirit saying there's a cycle that's going to end here because your intuition here, Aries, should be sounding bells and whistles off at you. That something isn't quite right here with this energy. Yeah, Spirit says the only reason why this energy is coming towards you, they have wish fulfillment to come towards you, is because they're feeling mentally trapped. They could be going through a situation that's not necessarily good here either. And they got to come and lay it on Aries' plate. You know what I mean? So, yeah, your intuition should be going off like a rocket here. So, get you some towels, see what comes out with this. You have water coming in, waves. So something, whatever's going to come in here is going to cause a wave of emotions coming in. You got boo coming in, so somebody here could call somebody their boo. You've also got music. Music might be a big part of your life. You got new job, so someone here could be tackling a new job. You got the letter B coming in. Bobby, Bonnie, Betty. Somebody with a B in their name, Bobby. You got Bill. You got the letter L coming in, number 1. And you got an I coming in, so it could actually be somebody named Bill. Or Robert, or something like this. So that's what I have for you, Aries. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you folks later.